Hey my beautiful Virgo peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you guys with your mid-January 2022 tarot reading. As always, readings here are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. And if you want to check out my official social medias, you're more than welcome to. That's going to be linked down in the description below. So Virgo, let's jump on into this and see what we got going on. I want to wish you a happy new year, and I hope you guys are looking towards a wonderful 2022. So starting out with the current energies for Virgos, what current energies do we got coming in here for Virgo, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-January 2022. What current energies do we got coming in here for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-January 2022. What do we got? We got here the Moon card. We also got here the Justice card, almost to the Empress, and then we have here the Eight of Wands. So, the Moon, the Justice, the Eight of Wands. You could be connecting with a Libra. You also could be dealing with a Pisces for a few of you, or a fire sign. Now, the Moon card, the Justice, and the Eight of Wands. The Moon card to the Justice card. Definitely here, I feel like with the Moon showing up, probably is talking about some sort of release. We actually did have a full moon yesterday, or new moon yesterday, excuse me. And with that being said, chances are there was a lot of release that came forth for you. So it's about letting go of things in order to bring in a little bit more balance into your life. So I feel that coming into mid-January, letting go is essentially what's powering you to move forward. I like that. You know, you got here the Eight of Wands, which is a forward-moving card, and then you got here the Justice, which talks about balance, and then the Moon card, which was talking about release. So by releasing something, it brings you into a more balanced state moving into mid-January, and it allows you to move forward with your life. I feel like just by letting something go, it makes everything for you kind of a hell of a lot easier. Could be about letting go anything. Maybe it was about letting go of a relationship that was pretty emotionally draining. That could be represented with a Moon card. Maybe you were involved in a cycle that was just very on and off. Maybe you were dealing with a person who was very wishy-washy. Maybe you were dealing with something unstable is kind of what I'm feeling, right? So you dealt with something that was pretty unstable, Virgo, and the instability just was not doing it for you. And as you've let go of something unstable, you realize, okay, I'm moving into a better direction as I'm releasing something that was kind of burdensome to me, you know? Let's have a look here at what you're dealing with, though. What is Virgo dealing with throughout mid-January 2022? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-January 2022. What do we got? We got here the Three of Cups. We also got here the Knight of Swords. Following up with that, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have here the Two of Wands. So Three of Cups to the Knight of Swords. Yeah, it feels to me like after you cut something out, Virgo, you feel so much better. Three of Cups is like, I feel happy now. I feel weightless. I feel good. It's also an energy, too, of like, I'm able to recenter my attention onto the things that make me happy. I feel like something was taking up your attention, and it took up a lot of your attention. So whatever was unstable in your life definitely seemed very distracting for you too. So if you were involved in an unstable relationship, that unstable relationship took you away or distracted you from having fun quality time with your family, fun quality time with your friendships, quality time at work maybe. Maybe you felt like you were so distracted at work because you were so distracted with whatever this unstable situation was. So as you're really letting go of an unstable situation, guys, you feel so much better that you get to redirect your energy and attention and refocus back into the things in your life that are healthy for you, stable for you, and good for you. Now we also got here the Nine of Pentacles, and we got here the Two of Wands. Nine of Pentacles to the Two of Wands. I do feel like, Virgo, that's saying that if you did recently go through a breakup, you're choosing to stay single for a very long time. You know, Nine of Pentacles to the Two of Wands is like, I want to be single right now. I want to do me. I don't want to be tied down to nobody and nothing. I want to hang out with my good friends, see my family, make my money. I want to be living a swell and lavish life with nothing to distract me and or tie me down. So for those of you that have gotten out of a relationship, being single is something you're definitely choosing for yourself. But if this is not about being single, the Nine of Pentacles essentially is still representing your independence and you guys choosing what you want your attention to be on moving forward. I'm definitely hearing there is no more distractions for you whatsoever. It is go time. It is Virgo time. Whatever I want for myself, I'm going to make sure I have. I'm basically limiting myself from any distractions as much as possible. Cool. I like this so far for you. So whatever unstable thing in your life you're getting rid of here in mid-January 2022, it's going to redirect your attention to all the good stuff you got going on, and your energy is definitely going to feel lighter as you've essentially released a burden. Let's go ahead and see where things are going for you. Where are things going for Virgo? Right off the bat, we had a Queen of Wands jump out, and the Queen of Wands is actually a really good and fitting card for this, so I like that for you. So we have here the Queen of Wands in regards to where things are going for Virgo. What else do we got? We have the Queen of Wands, we have here the King of Swords, we have the Seven of Wands, and we got the Empress. I like that. So, Queen of Wands here to the King of Swords. Based upon where things are going for you, Virgo, you're going to wherever your determination takes you. The King of Swords here is a very, very determined card, and the Queen of Wands can show a lot of determination too. The thing about the Queen of Wands, though, is that the Queen of Wands does what they want in a blunt manner. So the Queen of Wands does what she wants, when she wants it, however she wants it, and you can't tell her otherwise. This is kind of referencing your independence again, but it's also referencing you embracing your passions, you embracing where your heart and where your soul and where your desire takes you. So now that there are no distractions in your life, Virgo, you can really follow what your passion is taking you towards, what your desires are taking you towards, and really go towards that. So the King of Swords here to the Queen of Wands, you are determined to make your desires become a reality. You are determined this second half of the month to do as you please without any ands, ifs, or buts about it. Now with the Seven of Wands here to the Empress card, this feels good for me too, because after you've overcome this difficult situation, not only do you feel stronger, but you feel connected to yourself again. It was almost like you feel like you lost yourself in someone else. And if the distraction wasn't another person, then you lost yourself in something else. Okay? Maybe the distraction that those of you were dealing with could have been a job. Maybe the distraction that those of you were dealing with could have been a hobby. Who knows? Most of you, it's probably a person, but it could be anything, considering that this is a general read. So let's go ahead and talk about a quick overview of this reading before we move into anything else. So when I looked at your current energies, what this was telling me is that you're moving towards something new. The newness that you're moving towards is basically getting back to yourself and getting back to your life. You know, the Moon card, the Justice, you are releasing someone or something, and by releasing something that was pretty distracting for you, you feel balanced again. You feel reconnected to yourself, Virgo. Based upon what you were dealing with, it seems to me like moving into mid-January, you're going to be dealing with feelings of happiness as you've let go of a burden, as you've let go of something that was unstable. You get to choose what you want for yourself now, and that makes you incredibly happy. You know, based upon where things are going throughout the rest of your month, you know, Queen of Wands here, King of Swords, you are determined to do what you want to do with your life. You are happy you've overcome whatever was distracting you, and with the Empress card, you feel reconnected to yourself again to the point where you can embrace yourself fully. So Virgo, whatever distracted you, it made you feel like you got yourself lost in it. You lost yourself in someone else. You know, you stopped paying attention. For example, if you were in a relationship that was unstable, you barely had time for your friends, you barely had time for your family, it was hard for you to focus at work, it was hard for you to do things for yourself because you were always trying to save the relationship. You know, it could have been that kind of vibe for a few of you. So this distraction, whether it was a person, relationship, friendship, whatever, this distraction really made you miss out a lot on your own life. And now that you are submerged and immersed back into your own life, there is no feeling that feels as good as this. I think the Empress card is like, I'm back, bitch. That's literally what I felt. Or Michael Scott in The Office driving up in his car saying, it's Britney, bitch. That's the vibe, you know? You are back, bitch, and it feels good. It's like, man, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do right now. I feel like me again. This is cool. All right, let's see what your guides have to say. Are there any dire or important messages coming in from Virgo Spirit Guides during the second half of January 2022? Keep in mind for this portion of the reading, the messages from your guides can resonate to anything we talked about, or it could be a completely random message you may need to hear. So are there any dire or important messages coming in from Virgo Spirit Guides, please, throughout mid-January 2022? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. What do we got? We got here the Three of Pentacles, we got here the Nine of Wands, we got here the Chariot, and we got here the Lovers. So, Virgo, Three of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I think your guides here don't like seeing you suffocated, they don't like seeing you trapped, but most importantly, your spirit guides don't like seeing your shine dimmed. Virgo, when you were dealing with your distraction, whether that be a relationship or whatever, you were not really doing much for yourself. You weren't really expressing how you felt. You were kind of in a very submissive energy. And your spirit guides are like, Virgo, no. You don't do submissive. You can do submissive in the bedroom if you want to, but you gotta be dominant when it comes towards your life. Your guides here really felt like you didn't speak up for yourself in certain situations where you could have spoken up for yourself a lot more. And that right then and there is what your guides want to change right off the bat. 3 of Pentacles to the 9 of Wands. They want you to work on your throat chakra, on self-expression, on making sure that people know your boundaries, people understand how you're feeling, and people don't overstep your boundaries. Because I definitely feel like whoever this distraction was, they did overstep your boundaries in many ways. And that's why it feels so good to no longer be with that individual or to have them a part of your life, because you feel as if you've gotten your freedom back. Freedom of speech, freedom of expression, because you felt like it was so suppressed dealing with an unstable situation. So your spirit guides want you to know, whether you get in a relationship again, Virgo, whether you are surrounded by certain friends, if you notice any patterns coming up, like this person you've connected with, or if you notice that you're starting to feel like you need to suppress yourself, you need to hide how you're feeling, you need to not speak about what's going on with you, if you feel suppressed, that's a red flag. Your guides never want you to feel suppressed around anybody, so if you ever feel people, Virgo, suppressing you, that's a telltale red flag that you need to hop on out of there, because you should be around people that you always feel comfortable with, to be completely open and transparent with. And if those individuals won't let you be, those are not the right type of people for you. So your guides are making that statement very clear. You know, the Chariot to the Lovers, connect with people that understand you on a soul level. Connect with people that understand the real and true you, but also embrace the real and true you. You know, the Lovers card here isn't just talking about love, it's talking about soul connection, right? So make sure the individuals you connect with you on a soul level, they understand you, then they want you to embrace who you truly are to the fullest, okay? So that's what I got for you from your guides. Let's go ahead and take a look at the outcome though. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-January 2022. What is going to be the overall outcome here for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-January 2022. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. And what do we got? We got here the 8 of Cups, the energy of walking away, of course. But the thing about the 8 of Cups is that when you walk away, that means you're always walking towards something. So when one door closes, another door opens. And we also have here the Sun card. I love it! I love it, baby! Because what are you walking towards? You're walking towards happiness, guys. That's beautiful stuff, man. So yeah, you are walking away from the distraction, but instead of staying with the distraction, you're walking towards happiness, guys. So that's awesome. Listen, man. Whether it was an unstable relationship you were dealing with, a toxic friend, toxic family, whoever this is you needed to cut out, guys, you felt that by finally cutting them out, I feel like me again. I'm back, bitch, remember? I feel like me again. I feel connected again. I feel free again. You know? Whether you're in a marriage, a relationship, a friendship, you should never feel like your freedom is robbed. You should never feel like you cannot be yourself authentically and that you cannot express yourself to the fullest. Anytime you feel that you need to suppress yourself, ask first and foremost yourself if it is the person making you feel as if you need to suppress yourself or if it's your own self. And if you are basically suppressing yourself for no reason, ask yourself why. Because I'm not saying it's always other people's faults. Sometimes it could be our own. You know, if in the future you happen to meet somebody who's great and you purposely suppress yourself, figure that shit out. That might be on you. But an important thing to talk about is that if you're in a relationship with somebody, if you have a friendship with somebody, Virgo, and they make you feel like you can't authentically be you, and they make you feel like you can't express yourself, and they are super unstable and unhealthy for you, and they become a giant distraction, and they take up your life, and you end up getting unfocused about everything else, and you're only focused on them. If that shit starts to happen to you again, it's a red flag, and you should assess on whether or not that future relationship with that kind of person is worth it, because look at how good you feel now being free. Don't let distractions pop up in your life. Let genuine people be a part of your life. Not individuals that cause problems and that take your time away and that make you feel like you can't be you. You know? So never let those types of individuals rule your life. Let the individuals that care about you, that let you express yourself, that hype you up, that embrace you, be a part of your life instead, okay? All right, Virgo, I love you guys. This was a good read. I'm happy to see this for you. You're definitely going to be feeling really freaking good coming into mid-January. Once again, Virgo, I'm back, bitch. Damn straight you are, dude. It's looking pretty good. I love you guys. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. Thank you for tuning in, Virgo. Have a wonderful and happy new year. Happy New Year, guys. Happy 2022. And I will catch you all in the next video. Much love, Virgos, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.